Welcome to the FastRead podcast. Today is Thursday, February 12th, 2026. Here are your latest ALPA and industry headlines. 17 years ago today, Colgan Air Flight 3407 claimed 50 lives near Buffalo, New York. While we continue to mourn with the families, we also reflect on how the accident transformed aviation safety. Working alongside the families, ALPA's tireless advocacy helped strengthen laws to improve pilot training, qualification, and experience, and to prevent pilots from being forced to fly while fatigued. Those changes have saved lives. But ALPA's air safety advocacy efforts are never done, as we continue to push for the passage of current legislation like the Rotorcraft Operations Transparency and Oversight Reform, or Rotor Act. This legislation would close loopholes that led to the tragic mid-air collision of PSA Flight 5342 and a military helicopter. We need your support in telling Congress to improve aviation safety. The Rotor Act has already passed in the Senate with unanimous support. Now we must ensure the House follows suit. Learn how you can join our call to action in the show notes. Similarly, bipartisan legislation designed to close another safety loophole that allows some airlines to operate scheduled passenger flights without meeting the same safety standards required of major commercial carriers has been introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives. ALPA President Captain Jason Ambrosi was quoted in a press release issued by New York Congressman Timothy M. Kennedy. Quote, "No airline operator should be able to exploit a regulatory gap to avoid the standards that govern scheduled commercial service. Yet today, some carriers are running what amount to scheduled airline flights that operate in the same airspace, serve the same passengers, and fly from largely the same airports without meeting the highest level of aviation safety standards. This bill ensures a level playing field and, more importantly, ensures that every passenger can board a flight with confidence that the same rigorous safety standards apply no matter the carrier or the destination." To read more about the legislation, check the show notes. Ahead of FedEx Corporation's 12th Investor Day, this week the FedEx ALPA Master Executive Council issued a press release making it clear that workforce alignment is crucial to the company's success. Quote, "Transformation works best when the workforce responsible for executing it is fully engaged and valued. Pilots are fully aware of the environment the company is navigating, but long-term success depends on alignment, stability, and mutual trust. A durable agreement that aviation professionals can support is a prerequisite for executing long-term targets," said Captain Jose Nieves, FedEx MEC Chair. The full statement from the chairman is linked in the show notes. In the latest episode of the Airline Pilot Podcast, Captain Ambrosi speaks with leaders from around the association who share their insights on the Hawaiian and Alaska merger, Porter's successful organizing efforts, Air Transat's recently completed contract negotiations, the association's priorities in Canada, and more. Search your favorite podcast platform for Airline Pilot Podcast to listen now. In July 1944, Captain Robert Ashby entered the U.S. Army Air Corps shortly after graduating high school. When he heard about the Tuskegee Airmen program to train black pilots, he applied and was accepted in the spring of 1945. Of the nearly 1,000 Tuskegee Airmen, Ashby was the only one to become an ALPA member. You can read more about his incredible legacy by following the link in the show notes. That's all for this week's edition of the FastRead podcast. Until next week, have a safe flight.